Grand Rising, everyone. Here with another one. In this one, I want to talk about how you should use your senses and always feel out the vibes wherever you are. And the reason most of us, or even the bots themselves, they talk a lot about depression and all those things, but they don't know exactly what's going on. We do, on the other hand. It's very simple, guys. When you're around organic portals, NPCs, what you sense, guys, is that there's something missing because us that have a soul, we are full of life, full of. Uh, I would like to say joy, but because you're in this program, it's not always easy to be joyful. But we are loving, we are genuine. And when you encounter something that's void, you can sense it. That's why, guys, when you get in a bus or you get wherever you go, you can feel the energies off. And guys, it's even written on their face. Whenever I go to someone and they have that like dead eyes, that I in the past, guys, I was so sensitive to this. I'm being honest. I used to almost want to like escalate with those type of, those folks that have like those sampaku eyes, zero emotion. They look at you like they hate you, but yet they don't really hate you, but it's just that there's nothing there. You just want to spit on that face. Those type of folks, and you look at them, you can sense that there's nothing inside, and that's what makes you become. Even though you are the one with the light, the fight or flight mode activates because you can sense that it's void, and that's not a natural thing. We were not made to be void inside of empathy and those things, but yet you're surrounded by that the whole day. And even if you stay in the house, that individual that is soulless gets hijacked by entities to make noises the whole time, to not even make you enjoy your one day home. That's how it works, guys. And you have to train yourself, your senses, to pick up on vibes and energy that folks emit. I'm very, very, very in tune with that. When I notice someone is soulless, I tend to dip. I cannot stand because it's going to irritate me because I'm full of life and joy. And when you're full of life or joy and you're a loving individual and you're in the midst of that, you get, you want to like punch them in the face or spit at them. But it's the way they are. I sometimes, guys, I'm gonna tell you something, just not to make it awkward. Sometimes in their shops, I even try to joke, make less, but you get a quick huh, and then they're serious again. It's not in them, and that's why you feel overwhelmed. The only thing I only tell you guys is don't be so defeated to the point that they get you to stay in the house the whole day, because then they won. Do it because you want to do it, not because someone forced you to do it. You get what I mean? It's different when you yourself choose it because then you have the authority. But if someone bullies you into that type of behavior, that's not okay. That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. You have to um, mindful. When you enter a place, feel that, and when it's a place you need to do something. Yeah, then it's different. Then you have to sit it out. Sometimes, my friend, you can't always avoid everything. But if it's a setting which you think, all right, okay, I already have my product, already did this. What's the use of sitting here? Get the fuck out. For real, guys, for real, for real. Because that thing is not healthy, man. It produces cortisol. And they don't lose. You know why in this aspect they don't lose? Because they don't feel nothing. So you're the one getting agitated. You're the one getting cortisol in your body, not them, because they don't feel. They don't give a shit. They don't care about themselves, each other, even themselves, let alone you. They hate you. So you have to know this by now, guys. And I'm gonna tell you some things that a guy used to do, that I used to walk with, and I know it's a hijack. It was not him. It was something that took over him. We used to sit in the car, and he used to be at his job. And what he would do is, he would tell me, "Wait in the car because you cannot come with me into this building because then they will see on camera that you're not a colleague." I used to drive with him in the weekend because then there's no colleagues there. And guys, he used to then enter the building. I would be sitting in the car, and then he would like push the button to unlock the car. But at a moment that I almost hit 0 point, and then I used to look at him. He used to have this grin, say nothing, and just give pedal very fast. you know, like nothing happened. But why would you do that? You know, it's like to jump scare you. That's why I say these folks can be hijacked. You should not be too often around them. You know, don't isolate yourself. I already told you about that. But don't be too often with them because they're always doing these type of things to aggravate you. And what was it that I wanted to say? Yeah, I used to do that with the alarms, and sometimes I was like, "What the fuck?" And then look at him, this grin, you know. Or we used to be in a place. I used to go to the toilet to pee, or at his house sometimes. I don't do that anymore. I don't go to people's houses, but in the past. And at a moment, I was like enjoying. You know, I was peeing. I was zen, because you know that feeling, right? When you need to go ASAP, and you finally get the chance to pee, you're like enjoying it because you can feel like that it's going off of you, that pressure to want to pee. And out of the blue, this guy used to come, and then I have to give an example. Yeah, yeah, are you finished? Like that, and I used to jump like motherfucker. Why do you do that, man? You know, stuff like that, guys. That's not them. I told you guys, these things can be taken over at any second. When you're walking with them, observe. Don't just be like there like a zombie. Observe, because they're always being how should I say it, hijacked. There's always something with them. I'm telling you, there's always something with these folks. It's not them there. Especially that grin he used to give me. Look at the upper corner of his eye and give me that weird grin, guys. Not obviously not normal behavior. Always weird shit, weird stuff, you know. So you should train yourself to detect this type of behavior because it's not normal, guys. For real, man. It's not normal. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. You know, if you have to deal with them, pay attention to those signs. Don't become paranoid. Don't be there the whole time looking left, right like an idiot. I used to do that, but you become paranoid. Just stay relaxed because, in fact, when you behave like that, you're looking the whole time left, right, like a goofball. These entities, these demons. Oh, we get to him. They're actually going to terrorize you now. Just look. You have to do what the police does. Look in front of you, and then with the white part of your eye, because for the outer world they think you're aloof, but look in front of you, and with the white part of your eye, the police does this, by the way. They see everything, guys. They see everything. Train yourself to do that, but at the same time, you will notice everything. The other one, I'm telling you, is going to get you in fight or flight mode. You're going to be in constant high blood pressure. I used to have that thing 3 years ago. I used to be overly looking like that, and even one time, I had the police come over. Where are you all right? But now I have to be honest. I hate to admit it. I understand them. If you have someone there standing doing that the whole time, they also tell you what's wrong with this guy. You know. So yeah, don't be paranoid. Just look in front of you, and with the white part of your eye, you catch everything. Train yourself to do that, like the police does. You will notice everything, but without being how should I say it? Without it being overbearing. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, guys, be when you're around them, you will see the hijacking. Don't fight them. Don't okay. If they touch you, it's different. But as long as they do, don't beat them up. Don't do those things. They want to lock you up. Telling you, they don't want you on the streets talking to people or here on this channel talking to folks. You know, these guys don't want that. So you have to be smart and deal with this thing in a non-emotional way. That being said, guys, be at peace.